Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you another Road to Max episode. Today we're starting off episode number 50, the Big 50. I cannot believe we've actually finally reached 50 episodes. It was, I believe this time 2 years ago I started off this series, and there's not been an episode in a very long time, a very long time for that matter. However, things have slowed down and I'm going to talk all about that in this video and I guess my general progression. So I'm just going to start off by talking about the gameplay in the background. So funnily enough, it is RuneScape, yes, well done. Basically, in this clip here, I go ahead and complete the Firemaker's Curse, which was an alright quest, to be honest. Wasn't my favourite. Some of the puzzles were a little bit temperamental, to be honest, and the boss fight itself, defeating Char. If you've done the quest, then you'll know Char's it's a bit of a frustrating boss fight because it doesn't work like normal boss fights. It's got some twist to it, like a master quest really should have. But from that I got an agility award, and I knew I was quite close to getting 99 agility, so I stopped. However, I never realised I was actually that close to getting 99 agility, and then from a quest I managed to get 99 agility. So we've all known this has been coming for quite a while, and if you are watching from the last episode, then I do apologise. There is probably some levels missing, but there's a lot of levels which are just sort of irrelevant, and there's also like going above 100. I believe like now I have well over 100 fishing, and I do go over 100 mining in this episode as well. So there's a few levels missing here or there anyway, but I managed to get myself 99 agility, which is just such a great feeling after so long. And to be honest, all I was really doing is I was doing harmonic pillars literally for hours and hours on end. And then one day I realised I had about maybe 300k agility bonus XP stored up, and I was like, you know what, okay, we're level 98 now, we've got this bonus, we've got about 700k or so to go, so let's go ahead and do the Heffen agility course. And there's an AFK method which I do have a video which I'm actually going to redo on my channel very soon. It's really a semi-AFK, like if you line your camera up correctly, all you need to do is click. You don't need to go ahead and rotate the camera, so you can just be semi-AFK. I mean, that's the whole point of the little trick, and I could easily just watch a movie, which is what I did, and that was basically me near enough getting all the way to 99 agility. As people know, I just really don't like agility, to be honest. It's a great skill, but it's just a bit of a pain to train because you can't really AFK it, but this way allowed me to, and that's the real reason I got to 99 so soon. With that said though, I've not really done much with it. I've not actually gone and got the cape yet, and it's been it's probably been about a week or so since I actually got levels, so it's something which I need to go ahead and get the cape, let's put it that way, and I'm sure we'll go ahead and get the cape eventually. Anyway, so from that it was time to go ahead and turn my focus towards Invention. So the last episode of Road to Max stopped just before double XP weekend, and I really didn't utilise that well, to be honest. The bottom line is I haven't been playing too much RuneScape, just because last term was really busy. If you do not know, and I have a second channel which I upload to daily, which is going extremely well, so there's a link down in the description below if you want to go ahead and check that out, which I highly recommend you go ahead and do. So a lot of my time's been going into that, and to be honest, RuneScape hasn't really been exciting me too much just because of the fact that, again, I'd just be coming on and doing the same old thing. There was actually a lot of new RuneScape content came out at the end of last year and the start of this year, which a lot of it I've not really checked out yet, to be honest. However, I have a plan going forward which I'm hoping to execute, and I will share with you in this video. But the thing that was putting me off was, literally I was on this agility grind, and that was really all I was doing. So for me to get back into this game, I'm going ahead and I've got myself an upload schedule which I'm not going to publicly release because I might not be able to keep to it. Right now my other channel, Conflict Nerd Callum, is my priority just because that's very momentum based and this is not, so there's many other reasons as well, to be honest, because I don't play RuneScape 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I play maybe 10 hours, if not a little bit more a week, and the majority of that is AFK, to be honest, so I don't actually play too much. But for me to go ahead and, I guess, mix things up, I'm going to start creating different sorts of guides, and since about, I think, the start of January, I've been uploading every 5 days, and that's how things are basically going to resume going forward. So far I've uploaded Avoid Dance, the Void Stairs Back, and the Firemaker's Curse quest guide. Today is a Road to Max, and upcoming we've got the World's Weight quest, and we've also got One of a Kind, which a lot of people have been requesting. A lot of people are also requesting the Children of Ma, but I've got a few quests that I need to do before I get to that, and there's also a Sleesk Endgame as well, which realistically, just because of university and this other channel, I don't really have time to go ahead and do. So that's going to be a few months away, probably in April to be honest, which I do apologise about that, but you do need to realise at the end of the day that my life doesn't evolve around RuneScape, and also I'm not doing this full time. If I did this full time, I'd upload every single day, and that would be absolutely wonderful, but at the end of the day I still do need to work, I need to go to university, and, you know, making videos is down at the bottom of that priority list. Aside from that though, let's go ahead and speak about me actually playing RuneScape. So I've got back into RuneScape since January. It's just because I have been varying things up, to be honest, and one thing I was doing was doing quite a bit of AFK while working on other projects, because I don't really tend to play RuneScape as my full focus. I go ahead and do it with something, so I'll either be watching something, I'll be editing something, I'll be coding something anyway. And what I was doing for a long time was I was just purely fishing, which I've not gone ahead and included any clips in this because there's not really much point. But I was going ahead and fishing and leveling up Rod-o-Matics, which is a way to get Invention XP from fishing. And I saved up a lot of rods, and you've probably seen or will see the amount of levels I get. I believe I go in this video from like level 61 to level 74 or 5, so it's something pretty insane, to be honest. A lot of XP gained, and I think that just because I went ahead and saved so much XP up, that's really the bottom line. Again, I'm just trying to get this level to catch up to all the other levels, and because I AFK so much and Invention sort of allows for that, then it actually really does suit my playstyle, because as we all know, I'm a very, very AFK RuneScape player. Aside from that though, I know there's a lot of benefits to Invention, which I'm sure we'll get to at some point, but really all it was just going ahead and fishing. So I managed to get my fishing level up to I believe about 103, which was quite nice. And then after I managed to go ahead and get myself 99 agility, I wanted to move on to smithing. And this is a skill that I'm going to be focusing on going forwards. So for this, I can go ahead and actually, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, I could go ahead and do adamant plate bodies. And I had like maybe 8,000 adamant bars bought, but like, it's really not worth it because it costs so much money. I don't know what the XP GP rate is. It's probably something mad like 20 GP per XP, and I wasn't willing to go ahead and waste all that money on smithing because at the end of the day, one, I'm an AFK player, so I can quite easily go ahead and do like an AFK method, which is something that for some reason just didn't trigger in my mind. I was always like adamant plate bodies, adamant plate bodies, adamant plate bodies. And I don't know why it twigged, to be honest, but eventually did, and I thought, you know what, we're not going to do adamant plate bodies, we're going to do Corruptor. So I went into my bank and I realised I had some Corruptor, but nowhere near enough, and basically I needed to go ahead and mine, give or take about 10,000 Corruptor. Now that's a lot of Corruptor, and if anyone is mining Corruptor or has mined Corruptor in the past, you do have to realise that you do not get Corruptor at a very fast rate. So over the past probably week while anyway, I can't really define hours, but I have been going ahead and I have basically just been mining away, and I'm basically trying to get all that XP and ore for mining just to go ahead and get myself 99 smithing. It's going to go quite a bit into the future, to be honest. It'll probably take me another week to get. And here and there I'm going ahead and using my bonus XP towards smithing, because I used to be using it towards agility, but now it's either going a little bit, it's going to smithing, but I know I'm going to get smithing, and I know I'm going to eventually get it through AFK because I play AFK so much, so it's something that really doesn't bother me, to be honest. So I'm starting to go ahead and put it towards Hunter, because Hunter's one of my lowest skills, and it's also probably one of my least favourite skills as well. One skill that, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it which has just never intrigued me, to be honest. It's one skill which I definitely got up a lot through the divination traps, the box traps I believe they're called, so that's how I've trained a lot of that skill, not gonna lie. And that is something that I need to start doing daily again, but I just wanted to go ahead and when I have to train Hunter, give myself that as good a head start as possible with giving all my bonus XP to that skill. Outside of that, on the quest grind, I've been doing a lot of quests and I really do enjoy making quest guides. That's really what I do mainly, as we know on this channel. So as I said, I've told you about all the quests I've recently done, told you about some of the quests that are coming up, but to grow my channel, I want to go ahead and diversify a bit, so I think I will get Questcape, I believe, sometime in the summer according to my schedule. So right now I think I have like maybe 25 quests to go. However, in saying that, a lot of the quests are extremely difficult. There's not like very many easy ones. Either most of them are like Grandmaster, Master, and there's one or two maybe experience quests in there as well, but overall there's no short easy quests which are going to take 2 minutes to make. I pretty much did all that about a year ago when I couldn't be bothered making long quest guides. That is a bad thing in a sense of time because it takes me longer to create them, but in a sense, the more difficult the quest, the less likely a good guide has been done on it, which in turn like gives you more views and all that sort of stuff. So I want to really grow my channel because my channel's gone up and down a bit like a yo-yo, to be honest, actually. So right now it's on its best view time, which is like minutes watched per month in probably about 3 or 4 months. However, it's actually like, I used to be getting roughly about 1,000 video views per day, and I went all the way down to about 18,000, and I'm now back at 22,000. So things are starting to come back my way, which is a good thing actually, and I just want to go ahead and keep this momentum going and sort of get back to 1,000 views a day, because I think that's really where I want to situate myself, and then if we can from there continue to grow on top of that. RuneScape is a game which my life has evolved so much around, to be honest, and I'm actually going to be applying for an internship at Jagex for this summer. Don't know what that's going to be yet. There's a few up on their website, and I've got a lot of the desired skills. If you don't know, I study video games development in Edinburgh, and Jagex has always just been that company that I think outside of RuneScape, I play RuneScape, so that's my attraction obviously to go ahead and like, oh, I want to develop on part of RuneScape, you know? But at the same time, Jagex, the company who go ahead and obviously, well, they did create RuneScape and now they maintain RuneScape, I guess you could say. The company is just like a really, really good employer. Like, they've always ranked really well in employment records. I believe they also got an award for like really good employment. They're overall a really good software house, and it's something which I want to go ahead and be a part of. So I'm going to be applying for an internship. It's either going to be a QA tester, which I feel I could go ahead and get. However, I think my skill set would maybe be better with a programmer placement, which is to do with C++ and shaders and basically just creating graphical scenes, also doing other stuff to do with objects. I've got a good bit of experience in that for a student anyway. I've done modules on computer graphics, on physics, in with a C++ environment, so I realise a lot of people might not be realising what I'm talking about, and I do apologise, but I do feel I fit a lot of the skills required for that, so I'm going to either apply for one or two of them, and hopefully maybe see myself working at Jagex this summer, because that'd be pretty cool seeing that's happening. However, there's probably a high chance I won't make it, but I do have a little bit of belief in myself, to be honest. I'm always kind of a bit, I'm not cocky, but I do believe, you know, I do believe that I put the work in, I get good grades, I hopefully present myself quite well anyway, and hopefully that will lead to something good this summer. If not, then I might go ahead and do something different, or I might just do YouTube for the summer, or I really don't know what I'm going to do, but that's thinking along the lines anyway. But one thing I do want to do anyway is just continue making RuneScape videos, because I really want to get this channel going again, and I am finding myself getting back into RuneScape, which is good. For a while I thought about starting to play old school, and it is really, really tempting. I mean, I watch RuneScape content, I don't watch RuneScape 3 content, which is kind of strange, I know. I really do want to get into old school RuneScape, but while I've still got quests to do on RuneScape 3, there's not really time for me to go ahead and do it, to be honest, because really in that game, if I was playing old school RuneScape, then I'd make a progress series, and along with that I would also make myself quest guides, so I want to wait until I complete all the quests in RuneScape 3, then I'm going to start again with a new account and make quests on old school and RuneScape 3, the RuneScape 3 ones being the quests that I have not done. And I also want to go ahead and, as I said, diversify into other videos, and that's going to be other guides like 1 to 99s, for example. I want to do some mini quests, I want to go ahead and do updated agility guide, I want to do more, I guess you could say, Road to Max videos or Road to Max type videos, because obviously at my level, I've got a total level of over 2,500 now. Levels don't come around very easily. They really, really do not come around easily, so it's a bit of a shame, but hopefully I'll have a video. I'm hoping to try and get a Road to Max out every month. Don't know if that'll be possible, but I'll definitely try for that. And then along with that, I want to start maybe doing some skill guides here and there as well, and possibly a few other videos which I come up with. For the future, for the time being, I want to go ahead and get myself 99 smithing, and then from there, probably switch over to magic or range, to be honest, because that's what I can see myself doing going forwards. and try and get those other skills to 99 as well. Anyway, I've rambled in this video, I really have rambled, and I think I've had a good time, but I basically just explained really what's going on with my life and with RuneScape, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from, and I hope all is well with everyone, because with Quest Gangs I don't really feel I get to connect too much, to be honest, which is a real shame, I know, but at the end of the day, again, time limitations, I don't play RuneScape as much as I probably used to, so you've got to factor all that in. Anyway, what I'm going to ask for you at the end of this video is something really, really big. Can you please go down into the description below and check out my other channel? My other channel is not based around RuneScape at all, it's based around other games which I play. Right now I am playing Cities Skylines and Transport Fever, which if you've not heard of those games before, then go ahead and just give a video a watch and I'm sure you will enjoy it, because if you like me then I'm sure you'll like those videos as well. Along with that, go ahead and leave this video a like rating, because it really, really does help the channel, and for me to get back to that target of 28,000 subscribers, I wish, 28,000 video views a month, then that would just help me out so much, because it really does help promote the channel. And then go ahead and leave a comment if you've got any questions down below, because I've talked about a lot in this video, that's for sure, and I will be replying to comments. I always reply to comments. Always, always, always. So if you feel that, or I would write a comment and it wouldn't get replied to, trust me it will, because I always do. Anyway, that's all for this episode of Road to Max. Hope to see you guys very, very soon in another episode of Road to Max, some points near the end of February. Before then though, there is going to be lots more guys coming out, which I'm very much looking forward to, and I hope you are as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, rating, subscribe if you are new around here. My name is Hightower 5000, and I'm out.